Hello and welcome to the second turn of our game. So I've decided to move these cards that was over here to the right side. So because due to the Windows light we couldn't see the map very well, so I had to rearrange things a little bit. So let's start. I'm going to start with the players that posted first, which was Askham Pete. So Askham said to me that you wanted to move to steps 1, 2 and explore this room. And in this room you could find we cannot have the zoom here. So the Vermeer's Mysteries, it's a tome, and if you want, with one action you can test your intellect +1. If you pass, you take one horror, and then you can discard this card to get a soul pack spell card. So basically you can get a spell with an action if you try to read it, or you can pass this to someone. If you want, guys, I can take pictures of this and these cards that you get and then email you, so you can have better reading and know what you have. McLean on the other side told me that he wanted to follow his friend, so he's going to move like 1, 2, and with the third action he's going to run and move to the other corridor. So this is it for the players here in the south. Over there, I'm going to start with playing a card which costs me, I'm going to hide the, I think you can see it costs me 0. So and the keeper plays this card face down on you, so and you may not share this information. So I'm going to use this on Jenny. I can take a picture of the card and then let you know what's in there, or I can text you. So let's do Jenny first, because I played the card over there. So Jenny goes in the coat room and she decided to explore, and she found a sledgehammer, which is a blunt melee weapon. And well, you can use it to attack a monster in your space, and you do the damage equal to your strength -2, so with a minimum 1. So you have another weapon on you, and you find nothing of interest on the other card, and she told me that she wants to move back. Okay, so finally Joe Diamond, he goes 1, 2 steps, and he wanted to explore this room. So he explores the room and he finds the first clue, which says, the room is covered in fresh blood. You barely manage to keep your lunch in. The red letters are smeared on the large oil painting, and they say, you can't help him. Beneath it lies a bloody arrow pointing to the right. Okay, so also I think it's a good idea if I take a picture of the clue cards and post it on the forum so you guys can read it. For now I'm going to place it here on the player that found it, and also you have a password. It's like a key. Discard this card when you attempt to move through a buried entry to discard the locked card. So it's basically a key that allows you to go into a place that says buried entry. And with the extra action, the player said to me that wanted to go to the kitchen, but since he found a new clue, and well, maybe he wants to rephrase this last action, I don't know. And so if that's the case, I'll allow you, and text me on the next round if you wanted to do something else with your extra action, that not going to the kitchen, and I'll replace you in that position. So now it's the keeper, and the keeper, I'm going to get 3 thread. Where do I have the thread? Here, 1, 2, 3 thread. I have 3 thread. I have 4 thread now in total, and I'm going to use 2 thread to use witchcraft. So basically, with an action you may discard 1 mythos or trauma card to gain 1 thread. Let me see. Yep, I'm going to discard this mythos card to gain 1 thread back. Then choose an investigator. It tests his willpower. I'm going to choose Jenny, and his willpower is 7. No, actually I'm going to test Joe's because he has lower willpower. So willpower -2. He has 5 willpower over there. No, you cannot see it. He has 5 willpower, so he needs 3 or less to succeed in the test. Alright, going to roll, and it's an 8, so he failed. With the fail, place a witch in his place. So witch comes here, and immediately he needs to test willpower again for the horror, which is +1, so his willpower is 5, so he needs a 6 or less, and he manages, so he doesn't take any damage. So that's it with the witchcraft. Also, I'm going to use the evil presence to draw. I'm going to spend 1 thread to draw 1 mythos card and 1 trauma card. Mythos and trauma cards. I'm going to spend an additional thread to get another mythos and trauma card. So at this point, as you can see, I have 3, 2, and still I have 4 thread. And now I'm going to use the witch to attack Jordan. So I'm going to flip the cards. Monster attack. The monster makes its special attack. The special attack of the monster is: the witch tries to seduce you. Test willpower -1. So as we remember, Joe's willpower was 5, -1 is 4, so he needs 4 or less to succeed. And he got a 4! Oh my god, lucky bastard. So pass. You barely control your urges. No effect. That was a lucky shot. So that's it. Finally, I'm going to use these tokens to say that it's the end of the second turn. Well, post your actions and let me know what you're going to do next.